when you typically think, cigar industry and, starting off at 17, 18 years old, you wouldn't think of women starting off that way. So, I mean, I do get what you're saying when you think like it's a male driven thing. 9 times out of 10, the first person that gave us a cigar, well, at least I know on my account, it was a male, and then I started to realize, wow, there's a lot of females like that smoke cigars, especially on a daily consistent basis. So it's an interesting world to kind of get put into, at first, but after a while, you just kind of find your way through it and realize that there are people like us, in the industry as well.
When you look at Cigar Aficionado and it says a cigar magazine for men, you're like, okay, I'm pretty sure we're the ones who are rolling your cigars, testing your color, testing your actual flavor profiles. We have our hands in every single facet of the cigar making process. But it's this approach that like you can be involved with this, but you're not going to be on the forefront of presenting it unless it's like Cigar Snob magazine where it's always some lady in lingerie and like you're never going to get that smoke out of that. It's just pointless. But it's just, how to approach women in the cigar industry as people and not just objects to hold the cigar is definitely one of those weird scenarios that we have to fight. But I think there's also a historical view from the perspective that like, if you smoke a cigar, you're taking a little bit of your femininity away as a cigar smoker. And I think we've all kind of like nowadays, especially after the booms and the more conversations, the more that we have been like, hey, we are involved. More women who had that viewpoint are now starting to get away from that. We're like, I can do whatever I want. It doesn't have to be on this perspective of losing something to gain something else. It's part of your personality and your own personal history. So do what you want to do.
When anybody asks me what I do and I say I own a cigar and whiskey lounge, they're like, oh, really? But it is a little sad that's, that you still get that kind of, oh, really? But, it is 2023 and women are doing all sorts of